Shalom. Shalom Yasharala. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachach Chodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakathum. To the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. All right, and it's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And in this quick lesson, we're just going to get into, man, just, something simple. Just being humble, man. Being lowly, being meek, right? Being pretty much the exact opposite of pride. Because that's what the Lord loves, man. And, that's something that's hated amongst the Lord as well as his man. Being fucking prideful, man. You don't want to be like these other groups. I'll just give one example. I don't give a damn. Gorilla Hebrew. Right? Prideful as hell, man. Dude leaves. First he go out sad. Do what the fuck I told you, nigga. Right? To coming back. And then I think a video got posted of somebody saying, bro, when you see Gorilla, you see Jesus. You know what? He's fucking right. He's fucking right. Because you don't see Yahweh Shai. Talking about Jesus? Caesar Borgia? Wicked ass nigga. Right? Because Caesar Borgia, he's a wicked dude. And very nasty. So, in fact, dude is right, man. We see Gorilla, you see Jesus. He just ain't got the blonde part. And he got Jesus got a beard too, right? But yeah, bro. Don't be prideful like these other camps, man. When it's just all about me. It's not all about you, bro. It's about Yahweh Shai. Let Yahweh Shai get his glory, man, and then you'll be exalted with him, right? You'll be joint heirs with him. But can't your Savior get his glory first? That's why it's important to be humble, man, because, hell, man, like, look at us, bro. How can you be prideful knowing that you can't keep the law, statutes, and commandments to a T, knowing that you're in a body that's made to go off, and you do go off every single day. You go off even when you don't realize it. You go off without even trying. You can look at a woman, you be like, damn, she got a fat ass, but she have a man. You don't think twice about it. Commit adultery within your mind just like that, bro. It's a lot for the noise in the background. Some people mowing. I don't know if y'all can hear it. But yeah, bro, like, there's a reason why the Lord showed more mercy to the humble, because we live in a society of wicked motherfuckers that are just prideful. A false sense of confidence, man. Me. I'm that nigga. I'm the high priest. I am God, Nathaniel. It's like, let me chill. But you get the point, though. What you notice about these other Hebrew Israelite groups, right? ISUPK. I'm just naming ones that most people will probably know. IUIC, the purple and gold, right? I know a lot of people will hear about them. Who else? Sakari. What else? I think Genesis, the new group, a break off from Sakari. They all prideful. They don't, bro. When I look at them groups, I don't see humble. What I see is like, oh, that's the guy. That's what I see. And you best believe that their congregation is going to be the same way. I'm that nigga. Go out on the highways, byways, just to cut somebody, not try to teach people, really, just to cut somebody, or try to be the black community back, which is just dark, void of light. So like, let me not ramble for too long. Let me go ahead and get this. This is James chapter. Matter of fact, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna get Luke first. This is matter of fact, I'm gonna get Luke 18. I'm gonna get that account. We're willing. All right, this is Luke chapter 18, and I'm gonna start at verse 10, man. And y'all gonna get it. Well, of course I'm gonna break it down. It says, 2 men went up into the temple. Wait, matter of fact, I'm going to read the top. It says the Pharisee and the publican. Right? I'm starting at verse 8. It's like he says, Luke chapter 18, verse 8. He says, Luke chapter 18, verse 9. It says, and he spake this parable unto certain which trusted in themselves that they were righteous and despised others. 2 men went up into the temple to pray, the one a Pharisee, right, and the other a publican. The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself, the Most High, I thank thee that I am not as other men, or extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even as this publican. I fast twice in the week. I give tithes of all that I possess, and the public. Yeah. So basically, before I get into 13, bro, as you can see, the Pharisee just bragging about his works, how good he could do this, he could do that. Didn't ask for no mercy from the Lord. He just said, "Shit, hey man, hey, Thwali, how about you know what I'm saying? Like the other niggas, man. Shit, I fast twice a week, man. I don't commit adultery." You know, just pretty much bragging. Now, there's nothing wrong for thanking the Lord to allow you to be able to do the things that you're able to do. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just it's the spirit behind it. He didn't not one time like the water. Thank you for showing me the mercy. He didn't say nothing of that. Right? We're gonna continue. Luke chapter 18, where verse 13 it says, and the publican standing afar off would not lift up so much as his eyes unto heaven. Oh man, that's mean he had his head down, man. He was crushed in the spirit. He was contrite. That's what it means. He was contrite. He was broken. Right? I'm gonna read. It says back in Luke chapter 18, verse 13. I'm gonna start from the top. It says, and the publican standing afar off would not lift up so much as. It's like you. I ended up getting a phone call, but let's get back into it. It's Luke chapter 18, verse 13 from the top. It says, and the publican standing afar off would not lift up so much as his eyes unto heaven, but smote upon his breast, saying, Most High, be merciful to me, a sinner. Verse 14 says, I tell you, this man went down to the house justified rather than the other. For everyone that exalted himself shall be abased, and he that humbled himself shall be exalted. Right? So right there, let you know that the Lord, he's dealing with people that are not, it really just shows it's not about your works, bro. Do you believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, man? Do you have faith in him that he can save you? Do you know that you're fucked up and you need him, that you're sick? That's what the Lord is here for. He ain't here for somebody that, oh man, I'm good. I fast twice a week. I'm going crazy. Right? No, bro. Scriptures goes into that, man. How Yahweh, he said, like, I come not for the whole, but for the sick. So if you sitting there boasting about, oh man, I do this, I got this, I'm good. Not asking for the Lord, man, hey, it's like, you know, Bible shall show mercy on me or anything. You're just talking about all your good works, how good you're doing. Then like, bro, Lord, like, oh, you must be good. You don't need me. But this man does. He asking me mercy from me. He coming to me in a humble manner. Right? That's what the Lord looking for, man. He ain't looking for somebody to come and boast about, oh Lord, I can do my job pretty good. No, bro. He's looking for the ones like they realize, man, you ain't got it and you need him. Because we don't got it. All right, even back then we didn't have it. You know, it's just like, come on, bro. Be humble. Right? The Pharisee exalted himself, and guess what? He got humbled. He got humbled because he didn't get picked. He fasted twice a week. He did all that just to not get picked. Wherefore the publican, he was justified by Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And the only thing, he only had one verse for him. He literally only had one verse for him. Head down, Lord, Baruch Shah, show mercy, be merciful unto me. I'm a sinner. I'm fucked up. Yeah, I got you, my boy. Come on. I got you. That's how the Lord looks at it, man. I got you. Come on. Come up here with me. You know? That's why it's so important to just be humble in this thing, bro. And the apostles and our elders, right? Man, they do a great job of showing that. You know, they have a perfect balance of it, you know. Because being humble, that don't mean you're always just like, you know, that don't mean you're just soft-spoken or you don't really speak. No, being humble, man, is being meek. Being under the obedience of Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? Bow your neck down to him. Right? But Continuing on, I'm going to get James. This is James chapter 4, verse 6. He says, 6. It says, but he giveth more grace. Wherefore, he said, the Most High resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. Right? So the Lord, he resists the proud. He don't like people that's all big in themselves, bro. He don't care about that, bro. If anything, it probably annoys the shit out of him. For you to think that you're good. Not probably. It pisses him off. Because the Lord hates a prideful man. Even if you is so-called serving him and you're doing good, the simple fact that you think you can keep the law, statutes, you can read the law, the book of the law, right? And say, yeah, I can do that. That's prideful right there, because you can't. None of us can. Scripture says all have sinned and come short. What does that mean? Bro, everybody are sinning and they're coming short to the glory of Yahweh. In other words, man, everybody fucked up. If our forefathers wasn't able to do it back then, and they were way more sovereign than we were, how the hell do you think you can do it now? Gotta think about it, bro. 2 + 2 = 4, bro. It's just like, come on, bro. It's common sense. Right? Stop being simple. Stop being prideful and humble down, because the Lord will humble you. And we can see why the destruction got to come, because the Lord can humble these guys, and they still come back even harder, even more prideful. Yeah, I know y'all caught me with that shit, but I'm still the fucking chief, nigga. On that goofy shit, man. Like, damn. But Salaki, man, I kind of got a little vexed for a second, but yeah, bro, just like, stay humble, man. Stay lowly. Be obedient to Yahweh Shem Shai. Do not think you're the man. Don't have that false sense of confidence. If you're going to be confident in anything, be confident in Yahweh Shem Shai, that you know him. Right? I think scriptures goes into that, man. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah. I think boast about anything, if I'm not mistaken. Here it goes. Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 24 says, But let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am Yahweh Bashem Shai, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For these things I delight, saith Yahweh Bashem Shai. So if you're going to boast about anything, show a high level, be bold about anything, be bold in Yahweh Bashem Shai, that you know him. Right? That you know him. That's it. But anyways, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I'm going to end it all by saying, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yeshurun.